Hello and welcome to my e-lesson. I am your guru, and in this video I'll teach you 12 Excel tricks that will save you tons of time. Alright, so these are the tricks that I'm going to teach you, and we'll be learning how to remove duplicates, finding top bottom performers, password protection for your sheet, converting an Excel to a PDF, using pivot tables, converting rows to columns, drop down list, freezing top rows, organizing your data, one-click charts, and separating content of a cell, printing all data in one sheet, and in the end, I'll be teaching a unique trick that I'm sure none of you would have seen. None of you would have seen. That's my bet. All right, let's start with removing duplicates. All right, so let's do that. And now, removing duplicates is a pretty difficult stuff when you have to do it. However, Excel makes it very simple. I can tell you that this is the easiest way. Select the data from which you want to remove duplicates. All right. Go to Data tab and you have a new option called Remove Duplicate. All right. And choose Continue with the current selection. Click on Remove Duplicates. All right. And it will ask you, okay, this column. Okay, yes, this column. If it has multiple columns, you can uncheck multiple columns and click and see. It found 3 duplicate values and removed them. 390 was duplicate. I'm pressing a Control Z to undo this. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? Simple duplicates. Sorry, we had to click on continue with the current selections and duplicates gone. Easy, extremely simple, nothing easier, right? Finding top bottom performers. Now these are the sales of, say, your 12 salesmen. You want to know the top bottom performers. How do we do that? You have to go into calculations and all that whatnot. Well, with one click you can do that. Go to Home tab, select your data, go to Home tab, go to conditional formatting, go to top bottom rules, and from here choose top 10% or choose top bottom percent or choose above average or choose below average. Let me show you above average. You can give them a color, say green color. So now the people in green are above average, in white are below average. That's one option. Go to conditional formatting, all right, and top bottom rules, top 10 percentage, okay, or top 30%. Fill them with green. So these are the top 30%. Simple, right? Same sheet you can have another rule. Same area. Bottom 10%. All right? Bottom 30%. I choose from here. Bottom 30%. Let them be red. Now you know. Top 30%, bottom 30%. The rest are okay. Cool, right? Now let's learn password protection. Okay, now that's important. Password protection comes in 3 stages. All right, 3 stages. The first one is to open the workbook itself. All right. The second one is to lock the content that you are seeing on the screen and nobody can make a change to it. The third is making certain sections editable. All right, making certain sections editable. So let's learn all the 3 aspects. So let me open up a new file, an existing file. All right. And say I have these files, pivot table file. All right. I want to give it a password protection. So what I need to do is I go to file. I go to file. I go to protect workbook. I click on protect workbook and I choose encrypt with password and I give it a password 123. That's a password. Okay. I'll press 123 again. 123. Now the color is changed and the workbook is now protected. Let me save it. Okay, it's saved now, and let me go ahead and open it again. Open. This was the one we used. Now it's asking for a password. 123. Now I can open it. See? Now, another kind of password wherein nobody can go ahead and change any content. Like currently I can type anything over here, right? See? 123, that's the password that we'll be using. Now, what I want to do is I want to protect this sheet that nobody can enter anything. So I go to review, I go to protect sheet, and I type in the password 123. Another 123. Now see what happens. I'm typing 123. It doesn't allow me to type. It says unprotect sheet. Now I have to unprotect it. I'm typing in the password 123. And here you are. Simple. Now for example, these cells, these two cells, let me highlight them in this color. You want to make these editable and let everything else be locked. All right. So currently we can type anything. Yes. So what I want to do is that everything should be locked except these two cells. So anybody can type anything over here, but nowhere else. So to do that, I will select these cells. I'll go to the small drop down in this font section, go to protection and click on uncheck this locked option. Click OK. And now I'm going to protect the sheet again. Go to review, protect sheet, type in the password 123. 123. Now see, I will try to type 123 over here. Allow me to type. But if I try to type that over here, 123, see, amazing, right? Now, you want to convert your Excel file to PDF. So this is something that you have written and you want to convert it to a PDF. How do we do that? Very simply. You go to File, you go to Export, and here you get a very simple option of creating a PDF file. Give it a name, give it a place, click on Publish, and it will be converted into a PDF file. Now, you can work with the formatting. I'll tell you how. File, Export, PDF, and from here you can choose minimum size, standard publishing size. You have your options like fit to page and all that part. You can do that from here. Selection, active sheets, entire workbook, any specific page, all that you want can be done from here. Very simply. You have this publish option and you publish it, and here it is. This one was the sheet that we had was formatted in a way that it's very wide, else you would have been able to see more of it in a screen. All right. Now let's go to our next option, using pivot tables. Now pivot tables are great tools to help you do analysis of your data without even knowing any kind of formula. Say for example, you want to find out how many cars were sold in India, in Delhi in say January. Now you have to find this, and then here again this data, and then again this data. All right. So you have to do a total of all these cells. And now with a pivot table, you can do that in a jiffy. How? Just click anywhere in your data, go to insert, my sheet is protected. Let me just unprotect it first. See? Now click anywhere in your data, go to insert, click on pivot table, click select a table or a range, click OK, and now say for Delhi you want to find out the data, and for January. Now in Delhi in January we sold 2,562 cars. Simple. See? That's the power of pivot tables. I have explained pivot tables in great detail on my website myelesson.org. So I would suggest you to go over there and learn more about pivot tables from there. So I'm just covering some basics of pivot tables over here, but just wanted to explain the power of them. Now this is very important, another trick that can save you a lot of time, that is converting rows to columns or vice versa. Now you have this data, all right, like this, and you want this to be converted to rows, like it should come in these cells from left to right. Currently it's top to bottom. How do we do that? Well, what we do is we copy them, do a control C or copy with your mouse, click wherever you want to paste it, do a right click, go to paste special, go to paste special again over here and choose transpose. Click OK, and now see it is converted to rows. This was in column, it's converted to rows. Same thing you can do with rows, they will be converted to columns for you. Let me convert this for you. Copy, right click, paste special, go to paste special again over here, transpose, OK, and see rows have been converted to columns. Nice trick, right? I've explained a lot of such tricks on myelesson.org. Do go over there. Let me show you an example. How does it look like? Well, this is a site that I'm talking about. That's my site. And you have all these sections that you can go and learn Excel for free. Now, creating drop-down lists. So for example, you want that some data has to be entered and there should be no mistakes. So you go ahead and create a drop-down list so that there is no chance of error. So let's take this example. We want to have this list, these cities to be populated over here, but as a drop-down list. How will we do that? Yeah, well, in these cells we want, let me color them. Now in these cells we want the drop-down list. So I'll select these cells. All right. I'll go to data, I'll go to data validation, I'll go to list, and it asks me where is your source, and I'll select my source. This is my source. Click OK, and my drop down list is ready. See, there is a drop down already appearing over here. I can choose from here. I've explained drop down lists in great detail on my site, so I'm repeating again. You can learn more about them from there. See, simple. Now how to freeze your first row. If you see, my row number 1 is visible even if I am on row 99 over here. Well, what I have done is I've gone ahead and frozen the first row, the top row. How do we do that? Well, to do that, you go to you go to view and you go to freeze panes. Currently it is frozen, so you can unfreeze it from here. Else simply just click on freeze top row and it will be frozen. Same way you can freeze the first column also. So it is very helpful, so that in case you have your headers written on the top, so if you're scrolling down you don't know what data you are looking at, so then having those headers on the top always helps. All right, now coming to our next topic, organizing data. Now, organizing data is a great way of using Excel. Now see, I'm going to select the headers. I'm going to Home tab and I'm going to go ahead and click on Filters. This is one of the best ways to organize your data. Now, if I want to go ahead and see the data for BMW, then I'll uncheck everything and I'll check on BMW and I'll be able to see the data for BMW only. All right. Select all. I'll be able to see the data for everything. I go to a country, I say I want to see the data for US and UK only. Click OK. That's how organizing your data can help you that's how filters can help you in organizing your data. Same way, we can remove filters by selecting all, and the filters are gone. You can remove the filters by clicking here also. The filters will be gone. You can bring them back again from here. You can also sort your data. So sort from A to Z. So now it is alphabetically in order. You can do that also. You can sort for numbers also. So that's how easily you can organize data. One click charts. Yes, that's very important. Now see, I have this with me. Okay, I have selected this data. I am going to press F11. Automatically a chart is created. See, it's created an own sheet and it's given a name also. You can change the chart type from here if you want. You can have a line chart, you can have a pie chart, area chart, whatever you want. Totally up to you. You have your chart in just one click. See, by pressing F11, the function key, F11 key, and separating the contents of a cell. This is important. A lot of people ask me this. Now, for example, I want to go ahead and separate the contents of this cell. How do I do that? Say, for example, I have a cell containing text and numbers. I want to separate this. How do I do that? I click over here. I go to data. I go to text to columns. I choose delimited. Go to next, and from here I choose what is a common separating value. How can I separate this? So I see there's a space, so I uncheck tab and I check on space, click next, click finish. It has moved to a second cell. Simple, extremely easy, right? Same way, for example, since there is a symbol over here, let me try to separate this with delimited. Next, and this time there is a symbol which I see as this hyphen. So I can go ahead and click on other and type that symbol over here. You can type whatever you want over here and click on next, click on finish, and see. This is again separated from this cell and moved to its own cell. Great trick, yes. Now, printing all data in one sheet, very important. Now, for example, this is your data and we know if I go to print it, it will at least take 3 sheets to print this. How? Let me show you. I click on file, I click on print, I know this is how it's gonna look like. Correct? If I want to fit it in a single screen, what I will do is I'll go to this option of scaling and click on fit to one page, and it will automatically align itself to fit to one page, and I can change the orientation to make this look better. Simple. So what was coming in 3 pages would now come in only 1 page and with still room to spare. Nice, isn't it? Now we have covered all our examples. There was one thing that I told you that I'll teach you in the end that I bet none of you would be knowing, or maximum of very few people. That's taking a screenshot of your Excel sheet without using any external tool. For that, we go to quick access toolbar, go to more command, go to all commands, and from here choose camera. Yes, there is an option for camera. I click on add, click OK. So you'll learn one more trick. Now with this camera, once I click on it, see the shape of my cursor changes, and whatever I select, a picture of that section would be taken. See? Let me show you again. I selected this. I click on camera and picture is taken. Now if I want to go ahead and paste it somewhere, I can do that. Now it is a picture. See? Cool, isn't it? Let's take a picture of this. So I have gone ahead and selected this cell. I click on camera. It is now selected as a picture. I can paste it anywhere. It's pasted now. It's as a picture. I can save it, use it, whatever I want to do. I can go ahead and do corrections and give it borders and all not what. So this was a cool trick that I wanted to show you. Hope you like this video. If you do, please like it. And if there is a question, please put it on the comments. And do subscribe to the channel. Do subscribe to the channel. I'm always there to help you out. So till the next video, this is your Guru now signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy learning.